Hi everyone, Crystal here with Factor Girl Design, and it's been a hot minute since we've chatted, and I am so sorry about that. Life's just been really busy, and as you can see, I'm here at work conference room right now. I wanted to get this done weeks ago, and it's just been nonstop since the holidays, and I'm so sorry. I've been wanting to share the roundup of, I got Sophie here staring at me. She's going to be talking to us all too. Hold on. So I will share a little roundup of clips from the holidays, the last few days of Vlogmas. I had a great Christmas break. It was so wonderful to be reunited with Sophie, to see my parents, my sister, my nephew, and his girlfriend. I was missing one of my sisters and my niece for Christmas, but they decided to spend the holidays up north, and they had a wonderful time too. But it was so lovely to be back down in warm temperatures. I wish I was there right now. And so it was so good. We had a great time. And our trip got extended. There was a massive blizzard here in Minnesota. And so I had to extend my trip, darn it. So it changed things around a bit. And we ended up staying like 3 or 4 days longer because we just couldn't get back home. And there was no point in coming. I had nothing to come back to other than a staycation, so I'll have to reschedule that for later. But we got more time with my parents, more time in 70-degree weather, more time in the sunshine before having to come back and being in ice cold temperatures. So brought Sophie back. She wore a snowsuit. Snowman. I think I have some pictures to share with you. So that was the warmest thing we had for her for the trip home, because when we left to go down there originally for her, it was like 50 or 60 degrees. So when we came home, I think it was like almost 0 degrees, and we had ice and everything on the roads. It was a long drive home from the airport. It took about 3 hours, which normally is like an hour and 45 minutes. And it was a nice 40-mile-an-hour slow cruise. But anyways, it was a wonderful holiday. I hope you all had a great holiday too. It was good to have some time off and just regroup and recharge. And 2026 is a big year for me. I have some really big projects and some really exciting things happening. Some of it I'm going to be able to share with you, and a lot of it I can't share with you, which is going to be really hard, but I'll have like little sneak peeks here and there throughout the course of the year, which you'll see here and there, but I won't be able to share a whole lot, which is going to be really hard. But once I'll be able to, you'll get all kinds of good details. But the thing I'm really excited about right now to share are just some new patterns. One I want to first reveal, I guess, is the final of the Let's Shawl Together. I saw lots of people downloaded it, and a lot of people have started it, and so many gorgeous projects have been posted out on Ravelry. I just love it. I still have to block this. It is so big. I have to figure out how I'm going to do that yet. I don't have enough blocking mats. I don't think they're long enough or wide enough. So I got to find all my towels and figure out the plan yet. But for right now, it's been traveling with me everywhere. But here we go. This is all of the days and colors and pieces together. I think we saw up through the blues, and then the purples are probably what I haven't shared yet. So these are all done now. Now this pattern, the House of a la Mode Advent, was just for 21 minis, but I wrote the pattern out for 24 minis. So there's instructions whether you have 21 minis up to 24 minis. So there's some modification instructions in there for everybody. I hope you're all having fun with this. You can use scraps, you can use anything with it. You can even take a full skein and use that for all the garters, and then use some different random scraps and minis for the different fun textured stitches in there and all that. But it is super cozy and lovely. I may not even ever block it. I don't know. We'll see. It's just wonderful. And it's very colorful and cheery. And it's been keeping me cozy here at the office when we've had over a week of negative temperatures, negative air temperatures. And then you add the wind chill on top of that. So it's been like 20 below, 15 below, 17 below, 30 below, 40 below. It's been awesome. Today, it's 10 degrees with no below zero wind chill. So it's like a heat wave. And by the weekend, it's supposed to be nearly 30. So I live in Minnesota. And when we have these really strong cold streaks, and then we get anything that's like close to freezing temperatures or above freezing, and it's sunny outside, you will literally see us all outdoors like it's springtime. So come this weekend, Sophie and I will be out for a walk around the lakes or in the neighborhood, and it'll be plenty warm outside for that. So it'll feel like a heat wave, which will be wonderful. I'm sure you are all wondering what this gorgeous shawl is that I have wrapped around me, and it's absolutely stunning. This is something brand new. It's not my design, but it is my yarn. This is the Snowfall Sage sock set, which I have one here to show you. Sorry, it's upside down. So there is the Snowfall Sage sock set. My dear, dear friend, Kimberly McAlinden, this is her brand new shawl design that is releasing this week before Vogue Knitting Live, and it's called the Lunaria Shawl. It is this gorgeous circular shawl. It uses this one sock set, and she'll have a couple different instructions in the pattern depending on the yardage of your sock set. You know, some sock sets, they might be 463 yards, which this one's 437 yards. And then you have your mini, which is typically like 87 yards. So depending on that, she'll have the instructions. But this gorgeous, gorgeous piece, the drape in here is just absolutely lovely. So this size is a little bit smaller, and then she has the larger size. So if your sock set's a little bit longer, where you have a little over 500 yards in total between the mini and the full skein, then there'll be instructions for that. But this is so cozy, absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Sad to be sending it off. So again, it's the Lunaria shawl. It'll be coming out this week. And if you are in the Chicago area, it's going to be showing up at String Theory Yarn Shop in the next couple of weeks. So you'll be seeing it there too. Anyways, I'm just so excited to see this in person now after seeing it from afar over the holidays by Kimberly. Hi, Sophie. Do you want to come sit on my lap? Come on. Come on. You want to come up here? Okay. So anyways, this sock set, this is the Snowfall Sage, and then we'll have some other sock sets available too. So Kimberly and I will be sharing some more details on things here coming soon. I guess the other thing I wanted to share with you all, I have some new designs in the works. I just can't share them with you yet, but I will soon. But in the meantime, I wanted to show some updated patterns of mine that some amazing sample knitters knit in some of the new Factory Girl colors. The new Desert collection is releasing for pre-order right now, and wanted to show a couple of samples of those and share some of those. We'll kind of get started with that. Sorry. So this is the Rosemary Greyhound socks, and these are in, again, the Snowfall Sage sock set. Oh my God, these are so cozy. These two, I have to knit some for myself. The base for my Gear Shift sock sets is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. So super cozy, super soft. But anyways, these are so cute. A fun little cable pattern and some ribbing. They are written top down, so cuff down. sock pattern. And then this other one is called the Lavender Dreams socks pattern. And this too, I think I shared this one during Vlogmas because they had come in at that time. But just kind of a sweet little, some eyelets in here, some ribbing, and then a cable. So just another very fun pattern. And that is with the orchid, purple and pink orchid. I thought that was kind of a fun color and reminds me of the flowers on the cacti that are in my parents' yard down in Arizona. This is one of my oldies but goodies. This is one of the oldest patterns that I have out here. And this is called Shandy. And it's a very simple one skein wonder worsted weight cowl. And I love this. I designed this years ago. I can't even tell you when it was, but just a super simple cable, easy to remember stitch pattern with a little twist on, I think it's a little cable, no, it's a left twist on the ribbing here on the pattern, or on the edging of the cowl, whatever the heck it's called. But anyways, this cowl is just great one skein project, a super easy stitch pattern to be able to memorize. But again, worsted weight yarn. I love this. But I designed this for my dear friend Vanessa, and it's called the Shandy cowl. And it was inspired and named after her dog, who has now sadly passed. Wonderful Shandy was a rescue, and oh my gosh, I can't even remember how long ago she had rescued her from a rescue up in the Minneapolis area. But Shandy was just one of the sweetest dogs. And anyway, so this was inspired by that friendship with my dear friend Vanessa, who I have known since we were 4. And we are still dear friends today, but with her dog. So that's the Shandy cowl. And then this is an updated version, or like not an updated version, but just a new fresh version of the Willow Breeze in the new Jade colorway. I love this pattern so much. Excuse me, I'm putting this on. I love a bandana cowl. It just sits so nicely, tucks in under your jacket so easily. So this one is in the new Jade color. And here is Smolder. This is an oldie but goodie. And if you want something simple but keeps you entertained, or if you're new to knitting and you want to learn some new stitch techniques, keeps you moving. I got fuzzies on my face. So this one has just different sections. And so if you just, something that's mindless, but gives you like small sections. So I know there's a lot going on in the world today, and something like this can be pretty nice because it's not too much, but it gives you just a little bit to keep you going and moving on. So this uses 2 skeins of DK weight and just a really nice cozy cowl. And then this I just received the other day. I got it blocked last night. And this is an updated version of the London Sky tee. And just in 2 colors. Now the pattern's written for 4 colors using 3 contrast colors, but this one just uses 2 colors in the Snowfall Sage with Sand Dune. So just some really nice neutral colors. I know it's different to hear me talk about yarns and colors. Color is one of my absolute favorite things to play with. I love pairing colors together. So to now be able to do that on my own and dye them and then put them with my own designs, and to now be starting to design my own design for my colors, it's really fun and really exciting. So I can't wait to share more with you all very, very soon. I want to just show you a couple of other colorways of some of these sock sets, and then I'll let you all go and I'll share a little roundup of some more videos of what's been happening lately. And then I'll come back to you all here more regularly, I promise. I do love popping in and sharing what's going on, and it's just a nice way to keep up to date. I'm much better at doing it this way than I'm not very good at being on social media. So I wanted to show you. So this is called Desert Blooms, and just some fun pinks, some speckles in the little mini, and some pinks and oranges. And I know Kimberly is knit up one of these. And then this is called Dreamsicle, kind of some orangish yellow. Reminds me of like the push-up pops. I think I showed this one during Vlogmas too. And same with this one too, Iris Skies. I really like this color. It has a little bit of purple and gray in the main color. I'm knitting one of these up in a sock. All I've got is the cuff started in the gray, and I need to get back on that. I started test knitting again, which has been amazing, everyone. It's so fun to knit other people's patterns, and along with designing my own. I do love that yet a lot, but it is so fun to work with my favorite designers and who are dear friends of mine and test knit with them. And so that's been so much fun, and I did not bring any of that stuff with me to work. So that'll be my next roundup. Maybe I'll be able to do that this weekend, and I can show you what I'm working on. This one is called Desert Spring. I really love this. I dyed this color up in sport weight, both of these in sport weight, and I'm knitting a cowl for Cheryl Faust right now with this. They're so fun together. And then I also dyed this up on Surrey, and I paired it with a really pretty wisteria, I'm calling it. It's a very light, subtle purple on a sport weight too. So there's Surrey and Sport together, and I put those together for a new cowl, a crochet cowl that my friend Britt Garber, Not Bad Britt, she will be releasing here this next month. So I'll give you guys a sneak peek on that too. And then I have some other projects, 2 other tests. One I can share with you and one I can't share with you yet, but I will someday soon. And then this is called Pink at Altitude. It reminds me of Himalayan pink salt, and I didn't want to call it Himalayan or pink salt or anything like that, so I called it Pink at Altitude. That is what that shade is, with a beautiful silver gray. So anyways, those are that. An awesome one-hit wonder that I'm working on replicating is this one. And then this is also really another fun pinks and purples colorway, which I need to swatch this to see what that one looks like. But what else do I got in my bag of tricks over here? Oh yes, and here's this guy here too. This one will be paired with, I haven't paired all these together yet, with Sand Dune, this colorway is. So yeah, got some fun things. Anyways, so that's kind of not a whole lot too new to share other than the yarn. And of course, lovely Kimberly's pattern, Lunaria, which will be out this week. So stay tuned for that. Get ready for that. We will be sharing all the details on Instagram, through our newsletters here this week for you all. And if you are going to be at Vogue Knitting Live this weekend, she will be there, and I know she'll have her shawl with her too. And yeah, we'll have some sets out and things like that too. So anyways, great to be here. I will be back more frequently and more regularly, and I'll have lots to share with you all again very soon. So anyways, have a great rest of your day, your week. Stay warm. Be safe, everyone. Take the time you need for yourself. Hold your loved ones dear. Do what you need to do in your communities for the people that you care about, people that need you. You know, I know it's a hard time, and we all need to be there for each other. No matter what your set politics aside, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We're humans, and we all need to care for each other, and we all need to be there for each other, and we all need to be there and be supportive. So, but we also need to take care of ourselves too. And I always feel like that almost needs to happen first for us to be able to truly help and care and be there for other people. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, we're not able to empathize and be there for others. And it's right now, there's so much flying at us. So hold your loved ones close and take care of yourself and take care of your people. And I care about all of you dearly. And thank you for being here and being part of the Factor Girl family. You all mean the world to me. So I will be back with you soon. Bye.